study soon to see how to best improve streets for pedestrians. The city says it could take several decades before the revitalization is completed. Well, good news for Sears department stores. The chairman reached a deal to save the company. The deal is worth $5 billion. It saves the iconic retailer from liquidation. Sears will now be able to continue operating about 400 stores and keep around 50,000 people employed for now. Sears filed for bankruptcy protection back in October, and at that time they had nearly 700 stores and 68,000 employees. There are Sears locations in Santa Maria and Santa Barbara. And you might need a new way to pick up some of your prescriptions. Walmart pharmacies are likely leaving the CVS network over pricing disagreements. That means people with CVS drug benefits and Medicaid enrollees with CVS coverage may not be able to pick up their prescriptions at Walmart. CVS says it asked Walmart to continue filling prescriptions through the end of April.
No. Love never goes out of style.
Love was a huge topic that renowned educator, author, and activist Cornel West talked about at Cal Poly's second annual Martin Luther King Jr. dinner tonight. West touched on several topics ranging from today's political climate to where we are as a society. He says we need to overcome our differences and focus on the good and helping each other.
To be human is to spread hesed, loving kindness, steadfast love to the vulnerable, the motherless, the fatherless, the widow, the weak, the vulnerable, the oppressed.
West's speech is part of a broader visit to campus that includes fireside chats. The dinner also supports services and educational opportunities for students at Cal Poly.
The rain system is here. Thankfully, it is the last in a line, but it's wind, it's rain, it's thunderstorms, and huge waves will develop after the storm departs. KSBY.com. You can check out webcams during the day and get the Surfline forecast. Okay, this was issued just before our newscast, the flood advisory for San Luis Obispo County. Now, what this means is we could see rain rates of 2 to 4/10 an inch per hour generally, but pockets of rain could be 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch per hour. So it doesn't matter how much total rain we get, that this amount of pace of rain could occasionally cause flash ponding out there, roadway difficulties. It is dark out there. This is sort of a hazard for travel, and especially as some of this water begins to run down creeks, that sort of thing. So the aerial flood advisory through 4:45 for continued rainfall across San Luis Obispo County. You can imagine what might happen later on tonight, that this is going to push to the south. We've already had this advisory in Santa Barbara County earlier this evening. Winds at 30 to 50 miles per hour for gusts. Chelam, 52 mile per hour gusts this evening. 37 Vandenberg, San Luis Obispo, 34, 35 in Santa Maria, and sustained winds as well. This is Doppler radar showing us the last 6 hours. Well, let's take a look at what's going on up along the north coast. We have seen rainfall inside of that. We've also had reports of lightning and thunder from this activity here, and more in the Bradley area just north of the San Luis Obispo County line. Generally, the rain is light, but again, pockets of intense activity. And the Doppler radar has also tracked at times some hail and some really interesting activity inside of these thunderstorms. So there you can see where we're seeing high reflectivity on the radar. We haven't seen a lot of that across Santa Barbara County yet, but again, this line is moving from the north to the south, and it's powered by this atmospheric river. If you notice, the temperatures outside are really warm right now. They're about 60 degrees because this is subtropical moisture. So to have temperatures that high this time of night, warm temperatures means that atmosphere can carry a lot of water. What happens to the system? The models initialized fairly well. Heavier rain across San Luis Obispo County and north, moving to the south. Here you can see how the modeling takes it through the 1 o'clock hour, still moving into Santa Barbara County. Then it starts moving across those sensitive burn areas through the middle of the overnight, and then out of that area by the time we get into the morning. Though some continued activity at 5, starting to clear as we get to, say, the 10 o'clock hour, but still at 8 o'clock across that eastern portion of Santa Barbara County and Ventura County, then breaking off into some widely scattered showers, just some cloud cover. And then ultimately the winds go offshore for Friday, and we start to clear out for the weekend. we are going to see a wide variety of rain potential from this activity. Some places won't see 3/4 of an inch additional rainfall on top of what we already have. However, some spots up to an inch of new rain and 1 inch to 1.5 inches across parts of western Santa Barbara County.